Alright. Reckon everyone's here that's going to be here. If you want to, you can just find your little seat. And we're going to go ahead and get started. I want to start off by welcoming everybody to the 4th Talasi Summit. My name's Aurelius. I'm a Prince of Don Fuer. And AJ was supposed to be here. He is the other Prince of Don Fuer. He's not here. He's probably asleep. Go figure. And we're honored to play host to the 4th Talasi Summit. And don't want to take too much of y'all's time. We want to be pretty straightforward with what's going on, and we'll get the ball rolling. And we're gonna call up nation leaders. We're gonna call nation leaders up first. If you want to, you can just raise your hand. You're gonna be given 5 minutes. You can talk about your nation, talk about Talasi, whatever you got going on. If you get too heated towards someone, or if things get a little crazy, I'm gonna ask you to step down. After nation leaders get their say, depending on how much time it takes and whether people want to, we're gonna let just citizens of Talasi speak. Won't be 5 minutes each, but we'll give you a little bit of time. So that's what's going on right now. If we have any nation leaders that want to talk, you can go ahead and request to speak. Or if there's any that are on stage already that would like to speak, you can go ahead.
Alright, hello guys. My name is LukaFSB, Emperor of the Crusaders. As you may know, the Crusaders Empire currently has a lot of land in Talasi.
That's good, guys.
Bibi is my son.
Rumours of Crusaders Empire.
Exactly. So, Crusaders Empire is in Talasi. We have annexed and integrated a while ago the nation of the Bovine Republic, the nation of Centonia, the nation of Vulcrumia, and I think that's all in Talasi. We got some issues with old allies and strategic partners in Talasi that have highly criticized our expansion into this wonderful continent. But I wanted to remind once again everyone that not a single of the nations that I mentioned joined us by force, but only by their will to join into the Crusaders Empire. Especially the nation of the Bovine, that were in a deep state of civil war caused by our great friends of Amiris, that we always love, of course. We saved them, stopping a really harsh civil war, bringing peace into the south west area of the Talasi Peninsula, and starting developing the land and saving the Mumu people that we always love. But as I told you, we used to have great allies in Talasi, and one of them were Don Fuer. Unfortunately, when we stepped out once again in Talasi, Don Fuer leadership ruined most of our relations, calling us colonizers. There were a lot of problems and issues, indeed. While our brothers of Staslov always stood with us. They didn't forget that when Staslov and Don Fuer were at war with Amiris a while ago, we were the first ones helping them, saving from evil imperialism.
As per our FMA agreement with Staslov, which we have respected always. Same for our MDP agreement with Don Fuer. When Don Fuer was attacked by Uraka, the Crusaders were one of the first nations to publish a national announcement and officially supporting them.
But currently I can say that we are kinda in a chill situation with Don Fuer, still strong allies with Staslov. We are observing with a lot of interest that our proud brothers of Srala and Halane also bought Pipa capital, so they are once again also in Talasi. We had bad issues with Michava with the World War of Abexiles. I don't know in which terms we are left with them, because they've been really quiet after Soldier disintegration, I would say. But the Crusaders' purpose in Talasi is the same in Atlan: developing our lands, securing our borders, and not harming anyone unless provoked. So we are always into diplomacy. We always prefer diplomacy over the sword. You can always talk with us, even if you are the most evil enemy we can ever have. There will always be a chance to talk with us. And for example, the Amiris guys know that. We used to be big enemies, and currently we are allies with most of our old enemies, except for Soliana. So for all the nations of Talasi that might be scared of the Crusaders step in Talasi, you have to 100% be chill with us, because we won't harm anyone. And currently we are into a status of isolationism after the end of the World War. That's what we wanted, that's what we argued, and find this deal with Stony and the Soldier government, or what was left of them, to have the Crusaders into a state of isolationism, to not be in any war again unless provoked. But that doesn't mean that if some of our allies, for example Staslov, or everyone gets attacked by any nation, it doesn't mean that we won't intervene. We are always observing and willing to work with our strategic military partners everywhere in the world, especially in Atlan and Talasi. We have precious towns, a lot of people, probably the 52% of the Crusaders' land is in Talasi. So we have all the reasons of this world to protect and guarantee the security of every single centimeter of our land, also in Talasi. We are not colonizers, our land are not colonies, they are core lands with the same status and importance of the land in Atlan. So please don't call us colonizers. Also, you would make a mistake, because if you know our history, not everyone knows, and I can understand, we started from Talasi in Abexilas. So technically we just came back into our mother's womb. And I don't know if Bibi wants to add something.
Yeah, I want to first of all say hello to all of our other allies, for example Brokel, which have always helped the Crusaders, then Picha, shout out to them, Drakkar, our friends, then to Stellari Continuum, which we stopped a war through diplomacy, me personally, in the region, while Stellari Continuum was attacked by the Grand Horde. I stepped with my diplomacy to stop the war, and it was successful. Then of course all of the other little nations, for example Astoria and Amphosia, which we already have good relations with them. Then Reman Republic, our brother Greece, and all the other guys that have always helped us in Talasi, shout out to them. And that's all I have to say.
Alright, I think that we got our time, Aurelius. Yeah. If we have any questions later, we can also talk.
Yes.
You can give spotlight to anyone else.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Alright, we got Nacdes from the Horde. I think he's going to be speaking next.
Nacdes.
Yes.
First of all, I'd like to say the Grand Horde is not exactly one nation. There are three nations in the Grand Horde which are present on Talasi, and I'll say the word properly. Velgris, Celsia, and of course Asibus. Right now, all I would like to say is the Crusaders aren't exactly being completely 100% honest with you. First off, the war declaration by the Grand Horde on Stellari was not stopped because BB was very peaceful person. He did help in Diplo, but we decided to stop it because the gang colonists were opting, and because they were opting, we had to spend another 2 million on hires and lodging. and spending around 3 million on a war where like 700,000 max claim values is false. Second, Crusaders, they're completely hypocritical. For like what, around for a year, they've been criticizing souls now. Not a year, but for a long time, they've been criticizing souls now, saying that they are map painting, we are peaceful, but this is not true at all. In fact, when Jararia was a proper nation, I'm pretty sure, as at least it's what Blue Rock told me, LukaFSB claimed his land and told him when he joins the Crusaders, he will sell it back to him, which is like completely diabolical. Like LukaFSB is still my friend, and like for the Crusaders, I still have friendly relations with them, but I'm still a little shocked for like such aggression, especially after saying that they are the peacekeepers. And one more thing, they're still claiming our land. I really don't want to fight. But apart from this, the Grand Horde has absolutely no intentions of warring anyone or anyone. I'd like to get that clear because a lot of people have been DMing us saying, we want to war and stuff. We don't want to do any of that. We are completely passive. We're not going to attack anyone unless they attack us. Thank you.
Alright. So I think Luka would like to respond. I'm gonna go ahead and let him respond here.
Alright, thank you, Aurelius.
Thanks, Aurelius.
Alright, I wanted to say first of all, yeah, I disagree with what Nacdes said, but I'm not mad, because even if we are not really in good relations with Grand Horde, and I will explain why, Nacdes will always be my friend. We fought many wars together with the Sea Wolves. For me, even if he said a lot of lies for me, he will always be a brother. I want to explain that, first of all, not talking regarding Nacdes, but the nation of Grand Horde in general, they are everything but not trustworthy. So don't give me lessons to how treat other nations, please, Nacdes, because not you are a really respectable man, but your leaders and the nation of Grand Horde, again, is everything but not trustworthy. We made a deal with them to not have Jararia being in the Grand Horde. We signed an FMA with you guys 1 day after you made them join. And your leaders started threatening me, saying bullshit, saying that he's gonna declare the Crusaders declaring war against us. So again, for me, Grand Horde is everything but not trustworthy people. And probably you guys have a big ego and need to lower it for sure. Regarding the other things, I have to say that we actually can be peacekeepers. We always put ourselves to stop wars. I know that BB did a great work with the Stellari Continuum, and yeah, you can say that you wanted to stop for the Gancologists. That is 100% reasonable. They are quite good. But yeah, please don't tell the people that we are warmongers, we are not trustworthy. Grand Horde is not even a nation, and they don't even respect their own members. And regarding Jararia, I won't talk a lot about that because it's an Atlan and Grand Horde. If they want to be
about Jararia, that I'm right now doing diplomacy with some Jurarian representative about territorial agreement, making us expand some land and making them expand some land. So we are always open to do diplomacy, even with.
But let's not even bring that. It's Halin that people doesn't give a damn about that. The only thing I can say though is that Grand Horde needs to be a bit more chill with us, especially in Halin, because like watch out, okay?
Alright, I'm gonna cut in here. I hate to interrupt you, but I'm gonna try and give you about 3 minutes to respond.
Yeah.
Try to keep the ball rolling here. Let others speak.
Am I allowed to respond to this, or?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll give you 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, first off, we never gave you a definitive answer. We said maybe, and it was very clear at that point that you were threatening Jararia with war. See, Moneymaker, Ruben, and all of them, they've been our friends since Elderman and Rethia. You can't expect us to just leave them alone, ditch them to get bored by someone just because we said maybe we won't let them in. We never gave a definitive answer. I was in the VC the entire time. We said maybe we won't let Jararia in. but there is zero chance we will ever betray such good friends of ours, especially since they've been our friends for like around like 1 year. And second of all, by ego, you see, Midget Gang is a group that was created 5 years ago. It is the largest group in EU, and it's been a thing for 5 years now. We have conquered what, more than 3 servers, 4, 5. We've had 100 ralliants. We've almost defeated and won a 3v1 against groups such as Vinovia, Cole, and God knows how many other Turkish groups. As the scene is crazy. You were trying to hold a FMA over a group of over 2,000 people, saying if betray, like basic, not exactly, but if you betray these people and don't let them in, we'll terminate. I mean, if you let them in, we'll terminate your FMA. I'm sorry for my
I was in that voice chat. You were not there because they didn't allow you to be there. I was there with your leaders, and they told me to not have Terraria in it. And you can tell me whatever you want on Midget Gang. You can tell me you want everything in other servers. I don't give a damn about it. I really don't give a damn about who is Midget Gang. I respect everyone. Your people, your nation disrespected me a lot immediately. So for me, you guys can be stronger as you want. I don't give a damn.
Because you went over the SMA, over a 2,000 player group.
I'm going to cut in here, guys. I'm gonna cut in here. You both have your chance to talk back and forth. If any more, maybe at the end we can have some more talks. Yeah, we got other people who are gonna need to talk.
It is strong friendship. Just say, oh yeah, we will let them in. Like, just say that from the start and don't sign a pact. That's all I have to say.
Don't worry, baby.
Alrighty. Who wants to speak next? We're gonna have Gris. Alright, Gris, you got 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I was gonna say that I represent obviously the Reman Republic, which is a new independent nation. And basically, what I want to say is that this clash between two major influencer powers in the area is very dangerous. I want to promote basically calm dialogues. The Crusaders are my brothers. The Midget Gang is people that I've worked with in the past. So I just want to say to both sides that you are both great groups. There are many nations in Talasi, and basically the point is to promote peace and less distraction to minor nations and more cooperation. Because at the end we're basically gonna have big nations that are gonna be fighting each other over communities that are basically dying out. So the point is to cooperate, and there are threats outside Talasi and in Talasi that are much greater than either the Crusaders or the Grand Horde. So that's all I had to say. Just to promote more peaceful dialogue. That's about it.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Do we have any other nation leaders or reps that would like to speak? All right. We'll go ahead and let.
Yeah. So I don't know what the conflict is between Nacdes and Crusaders, but I also have land in Talasi, and I think that everyone should be happy and friends, you know? Why can't that happen? SMH. That's pretty much all I wanted to say.
Alright, thank you. We got Michava? Whatever. Sorry about butchering your name. Alright, you got 5 minutes, you can go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I missed the first 10 minutes, but that's okay. Yeah, old king speaking from Michava. The current king is not available, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but we had our war on Talasi 2 weeks ago, I think, against Enosari. That happened. We obviously won. Pretty nice, but yeah, the nation's doing great. We are quite active. We have lots of events happening and stuff, and are open to also host events together with other nations if they are interested in roleplay events like wars or religion stuff. Anything, just make a ticket or ask me, send me a message in private. We have been building a lot on the server, so things will be happening, be coming on the server itself. It's not all on the building server, but I hope this city, like the capital of Michava, will be one of the biggest, let's say, on the server, biggest accomplishments from the nation itself. So yeah, what do I have to say more? Do we have something else? No, really, we don't plan to. With the current war, we don't know what Enosari's issue is. They joined with the Grand Horde, so I don't know if they will continue. The Enosari leaders themselves said they would continue the wars, but I think there's some peacetime currently, and it could be the 2-week peacetime. But after that, I don't know what will happen. But we will always defend, and if they keep continuing, we have to do something about it, I guess. But yeah, that's for something we can see in the future. I don't know for now. So yeah, that was kind of it, I guess. But yeah, thank you for having us here in Talasi.
Alright, thank you very much. We're gonna go ahead and let Kobe speak.
Alright, I've wrote something down here. So, I'm the king of the new nation. Probably seen it because we're the best. It's called the Ferocracy of Sukrath. We're a vassal of Saria, and we're near Drakar and Bukar. Basically, at the start of Bexless, I own the Scarlet Code, yeah. But certain guy in here made me rage quit that. But I finally got my land back and more, so we're kind of just here to establish new relations with Talasi. But I also own this, so pretty cool. Is there anyone who wants to speak a word? Okay, cheers, shoot. Cheers, mate.
Guess not.
That's it. Alright.
Alright, Rage. Alright, Rage, you got 5 minutes, go ahead.
Is this sort of like, is this just like an open forum today? There's no sort of itinerary to sort of how things are gonna go, or are we sort of waiting for someone? What's going on here? Like, I don't understand.
So we're letting nation leaders and nation reps speak regarding their nations or anything on Talasi that they'd like to talk about. Everyone gets 5 minutes. After that, we'll go to citizens and let them speak up a little bit.
Okay. I heard a rumor that there was gonna be like some goofy like anti-colonial crusade on Talasi at some point, and I'd like to formally, if that is the case, I just want to formally state my objection to that, because as a ruthless colonizer myself, I feel that would be very hurtful to me. Beyond that, I love Don Fuer. And Danubia was cool. There you go. Does anyone else have anything to say on the matter? Just putting it out there.
Right on. Good?
Yeah, I mean, how have you been? Like, I haven't seen you in a while. Like,
Been doing pretty good.
yeah.
We are gonna do good. You had 5 minutes, but if you're good, we'll go ahead and move on to our next speakers. We got a few lined up here.
Yeah, cool. I'll just mute it and I'll stay here. Alright. You won't even know
All right, Maurice, you got 5 minutes.
Alright, hello, it's me. Maurice from Frostfort. Hello, people. It's nice to be at the summit, guys, my first one. So, I just wanted to say thank you for hosting this, the hosters and you guys. Frostfort is a new town, so you might not have heard of it, but we've been very active and there's a lot been going on. In our area of the world, we're in the southeast. Frostfort is getting full with builds. We have a lot of people there. We've recruited a mass amount of people. We've been there for a month and a half. We are now the 4th most populous town on the server. I know that's just numbers, but it shows how much we've been recruiting and how active we are. We have been in some issues with neighbors, so-called Enosari, which now doesn't exist anymore. But they're still going strong. I just wanted to let you guys know. Down. You can visit our Discord and reach out to me if you want to talk. And recently we joined Michava, so Michava talked before me. I just want to let you guys know about their videos too. I have seen their videos last summit and their 1-year existence. That's really cool. We've been hosting some smaller events too, so expect more from us in the future. Oh yeah, that's mostly it. Thank you.
Alright, thank you very much. Next is gonna be Malud. Sorry man, I'm butchering your name. Alright. Maybe he's not here anymore. Alright, is there any other nation leaders or representatives that would like to speak? Hobbs, alright, Hobbs. RageO'Fire had already spoke, so you
I
got
didn't use only 5 minutes.
yeah, I'll give you like 3
I
minutes.
just
Go
want to
ahead.
say, if anyone wants to sell claims on Talasi, like, hit me up. I'm just saying, you know, as long as you're not a dumb fuck and you're saying, like, $1 million for each time to say, I'll buy it. Like, hit me up. Yeah, also, like, yep, if you have wars, like, pay me money and I can bring a bunch of people to go to your war. Just saying. You should do wars on Talasi. Like, I like money.
Alright, wonderful. Anyone else? Any nation leaders? It's your time to speak. Summons are far and few.
Hello.
Join the tutorial guild, okay?
Hello.
Please, I want to become a promoted guild.
Alright.
Hello. Okay, I would like to formally introduce myself. I am the new Luka. I am Luka Jr. I am the new Emperor of Crusaders, and I would like to say that we are reforming from being an empire to going back to being the kingdom. Down with the empire. Also, I stand.
Okay. Try to keep the beef to a minimum here if we can. Yeah, just go ahead, Luka. Like 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I saw that guy, Owen. He's, I think, of the Bovine Republic, really a funny guy. He's a vassal of Amiris, so please, Amiris, watch your vassals. Rage, for God's sake. How is your vassal saying something like that to me? My brother, you're my best friend, Rage. Don't allow that ever again. Thank you.
Alright.
I am a representative of Aureum, and I have been asked to make the statement below. People of Talasi, I am here on behalf of Aureum. My people's only wish is to build and live on the land which we have rightfully purchased. But the leadership of Don Fuer refuses to allow us our entitled rights, even though they themselves acknowledge the territory as ours. Even though we were full military allies without any stated reason, they would not allow us to claim on our own territory, shut down the talks, and blocked us. We did nothing to deserve this treatment. We were always on friendly terms. Now, because their leaders refuse diplomacy, we've been forced to make this issue public. We ask that Don Fuer do the right thing and allow us to claim on our land so we can build without fear of griefing. Let's solve this peacefully while we still have the chance. Thank you.
Alright. We got, hold on.
Hello?
Hello. What's going on? So, I know you're not a nation rep or leader.
I'm a government official.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, after Aureum just kind of went through with that Staslov, as someone who wants to be a diplomatic power and someone who wants to keep the peace and stability in Talasi, formally back Aureum and their rightful claims on the land that they purchased. That's all.
Alright. Gonna go with peace. You got 5 minutes, man. Go ahead.
Yep. Hello, my name is Peace19, also known as Peace. First of all, I hear a lot of people talk about me, maybe intentionally, maybe unintentionally. Just want to say, I'm listening. The other things are, I am from a subclaim of, or I'm from a claim of the Crusaders, but I'm also part of the small group called Atlan. And we are currently positioned right next to Helena, and a bit, basically central Helena, but like, we're not Helena. And basically, we are kind of searching for someone that is willing maybe to buy that piece of land. The Crusaders have a discount, but if people want to buy that land, please send me a message. Just so you know, the Crusaders get at least a 75% discount. So just so you know, if the Crusaders find it too expensive, just know it will be expensive for you. Also, I'm here also representing a smaller or a small-ish group called the Ancient White Lotus. They are currently searching for members, and they are also willing to do trade and protection jobs. That's all for me.
Alright, thank you very much.
Barack.
Hello. Hello. So from what I've seen here, a lot of people are trying to either talk about politics or sell something, and I'm quite happy to announce that I'm not here to sell anything, but to instead shamelessly self-promote the tutorial guild. We basically provide handwritten tutorials about all the aspects of the server, mostly basic economic stuff, so all you would need really to start out in a nation and be useful. And we are searching for partners currently. You can check the stage chat for an invite. Basically how it works is, if you're a nation leader or town leader, you partner with us, you promote the guild to your people, you post an invite in the guild itself. So you get players, and your players get access to all of our tutorials. It's totally for free, and it's just a nice little community thing for people to check out different tutorials and whatnot. And yeah, if you want to be partnered with it, just hop onto the Discord, make a ticket, and we'll get you sorted in 2 minutes. Yeah, that's all.
Yep, go ahead.
Sorry,
You got 5 minutes.
I know that Staslov already spoke, but I'm just here because I really would like to walk away from this summit with a positive diplomatic response from Don Fuer. Of course, we have had issues with Don Fuer recently as rumors persist, but this isn't about Staslov and Don Fuer. I'm here to talk about on behalf of Aureum, just because there is an issue between Aureum and Don Fuer right now where no negotiations are being had over the, I guess it's kind of a land dispute, although it really shouldn't be, because the only issue here is that Don Fuer doesn't want to make a role for somebody to claim up to the border in Aureum, and we're not really sure why, because Aureum was a FMA partner with Don Fuer, and this is something that we would have liked to solve privately over a GC, over diplomatic talks, but unfortunately we tried that, and the talks were shut down on behalf of Don Fuer, and a number of people were blocked in the Aureum government, which personally I don't think is really conducive to this sort of diplomacy and negotiation that West Talasi is known so much for. It's the reason why our region is so peaceful and so stable. And I would like to, while we have the floor here, while we can speak to Don Fuer, because at the moment, none of us can speak to Don Fuer. We have no means of opening up diplomatic channels with them. So Aurelius, I know that you're not a decision maker. There is a decision maker in the crowd right now that I can see, but I would like at least some kind of statement from Don Fuer. If it is that you guys aren't going to be engaging in any diplomatic relations with Aureum, that you don't wish to engage in any negotiations, then I understand, but I would like to get a response from you guys.
All right, yeah. Well, appreciate you coming here and talking. So, Aureum, we spoke with them. They persisted on and on. We were claimed over into their territory. That was a mistake on our part. We remedied that mistake. What they want is to claim up to our border, or up to our claim that's at the border. And right now we don't feel comfortable with, one, turning off our claim chunks or our borders with certain things that have gone on recently. And two, we just don't want anyone to be claimed right up against one of our nation cities.
Yeah, see, I think it's a miscommunication, because we don't want you guys to turn off your chunk border, because you're right, that could lead to not issues with just us, but any kind of squatters or whatever. But all you need to do is make a lands role within the actual like the lands plugin. You just have to make a role that only has the permission to claim up to border. And as far as you guys not wanting the borders to go all the way up to your borders, which is like, I understand, like that's reasonable. There can be like a 2-chunk gap, a 3-chunk gap, but like you guys didn't even want to negotiate on that part. There's around 50 to 100 chunks of land that Aureum owns de jure, that you guys agree that they own, that they're not able to claim. They're not able to build anything on it, even though they purchased it for a very large sum of money. So I think that there is a way that you guys can get exactly what you want. You don't have to have the border go all the way up to your border, and you don't have to turn off the chunk borders, the 10 chunk buffer for everybody. You can simply just trust a single representative from Aureum to a role that has that permission, and then everybody can be there to supervise, make sure that there's no funny business. These guys, they're small guys, they've been around for a long time, they're not troublemakers, they don't want to fuck with anybody, they literally just want to claim their land.
I'm just, alright. So I'm gonna cut in here. Yep, alright, thank you for bringing that point up. That's something that we can go and talk with Aureum about directly, outside of this Talasi Summit. But
hey, if you are willing to engage back in negotiations and diplomacy with Aureum, between Aureum and Don Fuer, I would be very, very happy with that. I think that that's reasonable, and that's the best way to move forward this situation in a towards a resolution that everybody's happy.
Yeah, I got you. All right, well, thank you for coming, talking.
That's all I have to say.
Hi guys. So Samos. Oh no, he's not.
The phone.
All right, you weren't rolled. Are you nation leader or representative?
Yeah, I'm a representative of something new. News from the northeast. Grand Castell and Rethia officially merged. So, new nation, the Grand Carthian Empire. Moving, at pace. I'm really just here to keep all things short, to announce it, and to inform everyone if they had any diplomatic relations with either nation that they're both still intact. And, the continued rise. I think we're currently sitting at like 300 players-ish between the two nation claims, which will be rectified soon on the map. As well, we're sitting at about 20 towns, so moving and progressing. So, yeah, just to keep all things short, the new Carthian Empire. Yeah, that's about it.
All right, appreciate you.
Of course.
Nobody else wants to speak. Go ahead and let Hobbs.
Shall let Hobbs
in.
Yeah, so I don't know why that nation, that sovereign nation, was called our vassal earlier. They're not our vassal. We have no vassalization agreements with them or anything of the sort. We're just good friends with them. I'd rather say that they're like friendship pact, I guess. If you want to say that, it's like, hey, we protect you if someone wars you. You don't give anything to us though, so like I don't know why you're being mean to them. You should like chill out, man. Friendship and peace and all that jazz. Yeah, again though, if you have any claims on Talasi, I'm buying. Like hit me up. My Discord's hot.
I didn't know.
Sell me.
I didn't know, Hope. I didn't know that friendship pact means
friendship
that
pact.
you have.
Means what?
Rage Alts owns some of the claims of the Bovine Republic, so I thought they were you.
That's an exaggeration. That's an exaggeration. That we own one friendship town. Okay.
Oh, but for me.
You also own one friendship town in like the Bovine Horde area. So I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have friendship towns. I have Crusader towns. But for me, you can even own all the land.
No, that one. That. Okay, whatever. We own a friendship town in the nation, and like I don't know. No one should be like rude to anyone and everything. Like it's me.
Yeah, of course. Just tell your guys, your friend Owen, to don't disrespect the Crusaders. Just that.
I don't know who that is, but you know, it's friendship and love and everything and all that jazz. Like
he has a town in the Bovine Republic.
Well, I'm sure they're trying to be friendly with everyone, and like, you know.
I'm gonna cut in here. I hate to break up the argument here, but got some other people that want to talk.
Yeah.
Bro, but what about my 5 minutes?
We've had more than 5 minutes.
What?
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna speak real quick on behalf of Blueberry. He's not able to speak right now, but he has given me a book that he would like me to read out to you. 4 pages. It'll be quick. He says, "Hello to the leaders of Talasi. I am Blueberry. I'm the leader of a small island state west of Talasi known as Hypoxylon. As you may know, I am one of 2 mushroom states in Talasi. The other being Voltaria. Shout out to Kate Crusader. I have hopes of exporting my mushrooms to the nations of Talasi in the effort to trade with and get to know everyone here. I hope everyone can accept my proposal of establishing relations with Talasi."
Boring.
Now to our main issue. We like a permanent population, so if any of you like mushrooms and a cozy lifestyle, please direct them to his nation. We can use population boost. We would also like to inform the nations based on Helene based in Helene, that we own an island on Helene. And we are subjected to Helene summits as well. And last thing to say is, as for our opinion on the Enosari conflict, our nation plans to remain neutral with the situation. And that's all I'll say. Thanks for listening. That's Blueberry from Hypoxylon. And oh, Beep, you can go ahead. You got 5 minutes. Okay. Boring.
Yeah.
Well, it's like every.
Let Hobbs back up. Let Hobbs back up.
I don't know about all that.
I'd like to refute Beep's statement of boring. I thought that was really really well thought out and kind introduction. And you need to be more friendly, man. Friendship and love is all of it, is what it's all about, and you're not being either. Yeah, but like you don't even live on Talasi anymore. You live on like
I live in Root. I live in Root.
Okay, that's a lie.
It's not.
I can say I live in Michava, but that doesn't make it true.
But this is true. My bed is in Root. I wake up in Root. My stuff is in Root. I live in Talasi still.
Yeah, but Root is like underground. How can you be like underground in Talasi? Yeah, but like a Root.
Well, yeah, but it's a stump. The name's not.
Okay, so it's a dead tree, so that's not very friendly.
No, I didn't chop the tree down. I'm repurposing it. I'm reusing the earth. It's very friendly.
Thank y'all for talking.
No, stop!
Alright, doesn't look like any other nation leaders or reps want to talk. We haven't already spoken already. Oh, we got Corey here. Okay. Alright, well. Doesn't want to come up. Nope.
So as my final point to all of this.
And, we've had plenty of time to talk. I'm gonna try and let someone else talk. A lot of people asking to talk, but not accepting the invite. Well, anybody else? Nobody else wants to talk. We can start letting citizens talk. If anybody in the audience wants to come up here and speak, now be your chance.
So as my
Okay, so when I wanted to first speak here, I want to speak something aside from the Crusader shit show which has been going on with the Horde. So there are two things I want to talk about. Sorry, one thing I want to talk about mainly, that to prevent all this war and all this coalition wars, basically at Tiberia again, or Sparkwood, whatever you want to call it, happening again in Talasi, the Horde, along with a few of its allied nations, have come together to form the Grand Alliance of Talasi. It is an MTP alliance or a FMA alliance based on what you want to do. If you want to join, please send us a DM. Yeah, no, I'm not a citizen. And also, higher W bucks. We're on a comeback with 4 people. We dropped 16 and we got 2 caps off today. I'm also really sorry for RageO'Fire for offering blame break last minute. Very sorry, bro.
Hi. I was invited earlier.
Lemonei, go
What
ahead.
were you saying? You're speaking Chinese. Actual Chinese person.
Is that it?
Yeah, I couldn't understand them.
Wait, do you want me to repeat?
Mate, I can't understand a word you're saying.
Verse 12 is like almost midnight. I'm sorry.
What?
It's almost midnight. Sorry, I don't even think my mic
So
is
great.
It's 11:22. Okay. Please
It's
do not.
almost midnight, bro. I know you're
Please
Indian.
don't
It's almost.
undermine 38 minutes. Okay.
I'm very sorry. Undermining 38. Average Congress support. Sorry, bro.
Okay, bro.
Oh, he's going
Okay.
on opinions.
Kiddo, this is a
Bye.
fire summit. This summit is fire.
Alright, we got appreciate y'all talking here. We're gonna
Quincy's.
jump down. Alright, Assassin, go ahead, you got 5 minutes.
Hey, I'm coming from like a great town, which I forgot the name of, like Zagani. Yeah, it's a great town, guys. I'm coming straight from there. Like, I just came up here to say that like Hobbs didn't get done any justice. He should be let back up here. He should really just, you know, like round up what's being said. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Oh yeah, and AJ is a really cool person.
Thank you
AJ
for
a
letting
real
me
cool
back
person.
up. I wanted to say I think that the like alliance thingy that Mercedes is making is really good, and I think people should join it because it will promote peace in the region. Although like I wanted to say, could I join it like right now, Mercedes?
Shut up, Humpty Dumpty.
And wow, that's not.
Not
he's
you,
not
Hobbs!
promoting-
Not you, Hobbs! Not you, Hobbs! Not you! Just Humpty Dumpty! Humpty Dumpty, the chat is
also, I
fixed
just
and
wanted
roaming
to say
stuff.
that guy that couldn't understand anyone, I couldn't understand you. You had a really thick accent. Like maybe could you like what was even
Wonderful. Alright. Alright, hello. You can go ahead and talk.
No, I wanted to offer myself up as a translator for Nacdes. I do speak Korean, so if he wants to DM me his whatever he wanted to say, I can translate it. Don't worry, Nacdes. We will carry you.
Alright, we may need your services. I couldn't understand him either.
Alright, he's messaging me right now. He's messaging me fuck you. Alright, that's all said.
Alright. We got Sir Bread, he was up here a minute ago, but his mic wasn't working, so we're gonna bring him back, see if it's all working now.
Yeah, my mic fucked up.
Alright, Sir Bread. See, like... Alright, go ahead. I had you muted on my end. Must have done something.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Is my mic working?
Yeah, it's working.
Ah, okay, I just had to switch off my headphones. Yeah, so I'm in Aureum. You heard from him earlier, sorry that it's a bit late now, I think. I didn't really plan to come up here, but I just wanted to say that you did say that you were going to message us, but as far as I'm aware, you blocked most of the higher-ups, except for me, because I wasn't in the thing. But I would just say, Don Fuer has, I don't want to say, but like broken our trust a couple of times with blocking, just not accepting what we were doing, what we were saying, even though it was pretty basic, just the stuff that we agreed on.
Are you talking about Orm?
And
again?
At least me, I would just like a guarantee that something is going to happen, that not just repeating history.
Are you referring to the Aureum? Is that right? Aureum situation, or is this something else? Yes,
Like,
no,
say that
maybe.
again?
The Aureum situation, the border
Yeah.
situation. Okay, I had actually forgot, but I went back through the ticket because something wasn't seeming right with that. Just to put this out there, we offered you the ability to do what you were asking for, but we asked that you keep at least a 3-chunk border between our claim and your claim, and y'all refused that offer. So that is why we ended negotiation. That was the offer we gave. We offered to keep the, like I said, that 3-chunk border between our claims and your claims.
I think that's not very conducive to friendship in the region. If you're always trying to social distance, how will ever you?
All right, so that's that situation. Like I said, that offer was made. Y'all rejected that offer. You wanted to claim more. That offer's still on the table. So like Leaf came in here, made a big fuss about it. I guess maybe without knowing exactly what was going on. But yeah, so we did try to deal with you. We tried to negotiate. Y'all wanted more than we were offering. I think a 3-chunk claim is fair, and that's any other matters regarding this we can do outside of the Talasi Summit. All right, so thank you for talking.
You guys couldn't do that, I take it.
Yeah, people keep wanting to bring it up, so.
Alright, going. Okay.
No.
Okay.
So
I have one more announcement. I have one.
Go ahead.
One more.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, me, Sukrath, Best Nation, we're going to be opening a bazaar which will have prices that adapt. It'll be pretty high. It'll probably be in about a month. So I bet it's going to make us millions. This is not. Hobbs. Alright, we're gonna let Hobbs back up. I'm just gonna have to wait. Cause it's kind of like a Hobbs summit.
Yeah, no, I think Hobbs has had.
Yeah, I think he's
had his time.
Thank you for letting.
Okay, never mind.
We can let Sir Spuddy up here. He's a nation rep. Go ahead, Spud. You got 5 minutes.
Hello. I am the leader of the Federated Commonwealths of Thalvion. I recently was made the leader. I mainly just wanted to talk about our relations with some of our closer allies on Talasi, those being the hegemony of Rethia, the Reman Republic, the Crusaders Empire, the Shogunate of Elskagard, and others. Recently, things have been kind of quiet and tense with some of them, those being the Reman Republic and Rethia. Ever since they declared independence, we haven't really gotten back to attempting good terms as much, and I really want to let them know that we've had to look back on ourselves as a union of states and make some changes. Again, we apologize if we ever came off as overbearing in our decisions, and we respect your decision to be independent, both Rethia and Rema. We would like to get some sort of alliance or reopen diplomatic negotiations with you guys if you like, and if we don't already. I believe we all have the same goal of promoting peace and stability across Talasi, and I want my nation to work with yours and others to achieve that, as Grace previously stated. And Luka, we do want to get back to building for you guys. We've just been really busy domestically ever since elections ended.
No worries, buddy, no worries. No worries.
Yeah.
Do you sell potatoes?
I eat potatoes. Cannibal. But apart from that, one of our main obstacles that stands in the way of us and our peaceful goals right now is the Empire of Brukel, as it has been for some time. I don't have much against them, as some of my peers do. Recently I spoke to VL about diplomacy and whatnot. We came to an agreement that we should collectively back off any hostilities in order to achieve better relations. I would like to say that my nation has been upholding those tenets, as we do want to reopen some engagement in peaceful diplomacy, as we believe this endless back and forth shouting isn't really getting us anywhere. However, Brukel still will sometimes speak out against us in ways that tries to defame my nation's credibility, and this is to include VL. Despite this fact, we have reopened diplomacy with Brukel on our side, as every member of my nation is still currently banned. Even then, however, it's only one person who we're speaking to who is in it to maybe have some sort of peace. If they don't want to work with us, then oh well, we will continue to uphold our side of the deal until maybe you have a change of heart. And that's all I have to say on that matter and in general. And I would like to add that tomorrow is Mother's Day for those of you that celebrate it, so go make your mothers happy, do that.
Right on. Appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I would like to let Petrol of Shakira, Saria speak. Hurry up.
So, I don't have much to say because I haven't been here. I've been at an award, but I'd like to mention that Zachria is trying to, become a good empire on the continent of Talasi. We are expanding our pickle province, and I'm just saying that at the moment we are starting to have great relations with our neighbors. And if anyone has any questions to Zachria about anything Talasi related, they can.
Hey, I'm really
message
sorry for
me.
cutting you off, but since tomorrow is Mother's Day, I just want to wish Hobbs and Don QT happy Mother's Day. And also.
Such a lame answer.
Okay, just the last thing. So, any questions about diplomacy on Talasi, you can message me, talk about it.
I actually have a question right now. Is Skinny a part of your nation?
Sorry?
Is Skinny a part of Saharia?
Skinny is part of Zachria, yeah. He's a
Can you
nation
tell him
leader.
not to be mean? He's being mean to my DMs, dude. He's saying he's gonna be mean to me and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you guys
I can
are
tell him
like
that,
we're full of we're like peaceful people, but like Skinny's being mean to me and my DMs. He's also being mean to Seeker, and that's not very nice either.
Not very nice, no. Well,
Go
I
ahead.
can always talk to him.
You finish up here.
Yep.
Alright,
I want to say
Leaf is back up here, so.
Oh, don't mind me.
No, okay. Didn't you say anyone else? We're probably about to start wrapping up. Oh, what?
Okay, so I want to say two things.
No,
First
go
of
ahead.
all, I want to offer my diplomatic help with Talbian and Luka, as we are friends with both. We can mediate, I can personally do that. And then, I want to personally announce the creation of a new alliance in Talasi, the Adjutrixian League. If someone wants to join this alliance, please raise your hands in the stage right there.
Wait, I want to join. Sorely wants to join.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to
crazy.
join
We
as
already-
well.
we already- Crazy. Crazy.
join.
We already
I want
have
to join
four
as well.
members.
I want
Nacdes,
to join
bro,
as well. Can we join?
No, wait.
Alright. We're gonna go ahead and start wrapping things up. Thank everyone, all the nation leaders.
I'd like
You got
to make
chance
a vote
speak.
that
So want to appreciate everyone coming. Thank y'all. And,
I'd like to make a vote that
Anyway, thank y'all for coming.
I'd like
I have
to
a
make a
question
vote
for-
that shows that Aurelius has been being biased against
I love the Adjutrixian League. I love the Adjutrixian League.
I have a question for everyone here. I just want to ask, who would win in a fight, Deep Loaded or Rage Obesity?
Oh,
That's good.
Okay, so
Everyone always talking about me and war.
I would love to join. All of us, man.
They're too scared of Don Fuer.
I'd like to vote that Aurelius
That girl
is
last night,
actually
dude. I took a real
very
pounding last night.
of Talasi.
I'm not sure about that.
Wait, what?
You kept on removing me.
Hobbs, you had about 45 minutes to talk. Jeez.
I did! And you know what? Every single time you interrupted. Maybe if you just let me
Yeah.
talk and you didn't interrupt, I would have been able to get to my point.
I did
Like,
interrupt. I did interrupt after you already.
yeah,
had
so I could never get to the
after
point
you already
because
had your 5 minutes, Hobbs.
interrupting.
Why are we a stickler to 5 minutes?
How can I ever get to the point if you interrupt every 5 minutes? Like,
Well, I'm sorry. Hobbs.
Free Hobbs.
I'm so
Sorry.
confused.
I'm constipated.
Yeah, me too.
Because
what?
never have I ever heard of him
I haven't
interrupt
shot
you
in 10 days.
What?
Whoa!
until your time was
Can I
up.
have my banner back now?
Yo, Hobbs.
It's Brittany, bitch.
Okay, AJ. Yeah. I'll pay out. I'll pay out.
Can I have my banner back?
So he likes attention and he also likes money. Wow.
Dude, that's just like me.
Jewish.
I'm a lady of the night.
Who just said that?
You're a pretty princess. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm an Italian woman. Trust.
Okay, so 6 members for the Atvertisement League. Who else wants to join?
I want to join. I'm Don Fuer.
I want to join.
Okay, 7, 8.
What is
Don Fuer cannot join. Don
9.
Fuer is neutered.
I think Don Fuer should be blacklisted from the league.
Yeah. Don Fuer should all be fucking.
As an original member of the league, I think Don Fuer should be blacklisted.
What
y'all know
By the way,
Well, if Aurelius didn't intervene every 5 minutes, I could have finished my conversation. But every 5 minutes, you remove me from the fucking chat.
Everybody has time. It's like when you give a PowerPoint.
There was no one else talking!
There was people that was coming up on stage.
It's like
Yeah,
you have
but,
class.
like,
Like when you
yeah,
have
I was
only
every
1
5
hour
minutes I raised my
time.
hand and I got up there, yeah?
Yo, did something big happen?
Yeah, we declared world war on Soliana.
Hello.
No, there's a
Oh,
lot.
I was excited, bro.
I just got killed. Wow, bro.
Sorry, Xenix.
Can't know what we're gonna do with your new team.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm coming back.
I'll see what I can
piece
do.
of shit.
Oh
my
god.
I'm taking this bitch.
Hey, join both Discord, Xenix.
Both Discord?
Yeah.
Quincy, what happened to all those caps? You just like fucking them all up.
I have. So that war is the most amount of people I've ever seen on a cap since Kaios. I've never.
Could you
seen
guys please vote for Frostfort as a new summit host?
I don't.
Please, Frostfort, new summit.
We captured tank. You guys weren't even breaking it.
Frostfort is a new summit host. Please vote.
I just broke one. I didn't really care. Too many people are
chilling.
Too many people are fucking dropping. I didn't really give a fuck.
Like, I understand that many people are saying boot Don Fuer, ban Don Fuer, like, but now another issue is like you guys are constantly going towards 1 or 2 people, right? And what about the other people, like the nation, the citizens? Y'all don't care about them. What about AJ?
AJ isn't a part of
Like,
AJ is a part of a
AJ
different nation.
No, but
I teleported to him and he lived in like an ocean house.
Oh, that's his.
said I didn't live in
That's his
Talasi.
little
He has like beachfront property.
Well, that's because people Don Fuer have Don Fuer citizens have that opportunity to be a dual citizen.
No.
From
Well,
somewhere
no.
else.
Well, yeah, but they're not Don Fuer then because they live somewhere else. That's what I'm
They
saying.
still chose Don Fuer.
Okay, bro.
No.
like,
You
you
don't
can.
understand.
Because Don Fuer is more of a community. Like that's
No. You misunderstood.
You're trying to break up a community at that point.
Yes.
Free Volchromia, free Centonia.
I want AJ. Like, I don't want you to have AJ.
But
No, I want AJ.
part of like
I want
community,
AJ.
though.
No, I want AJ.
No.
I heard some
No,
real
Don
facts.
I took him out on more dinner dates than you have. I get AJ.
I gave him 50k. I gave him 50k.
I gave him 300.
Whoa, AJ.
Okay, sure, buddy, sure. Now you're just
No, unironic. No. This is unironic. No, this is unironic. You can ask AJ.
I gave him 100 or 240k.
Well, either way, you shouldn't put a price on
I have
that.
proof.
Like,
I have screenshots. What do you have?
My lipstick is still on his cheek, brother.
AJ, it's okay. It's okay.
No.
I don't have anything to say to that, but I want it.
Okay, please, guys, don't kill.
AJ,
And
at least you have the ability to ban them or not.
I'm not gonna ban them.
No, I'm playing,
Why would he ban me? We're literally like IRL BFFs. Like I know him. I know him IRL.
But if it's like as like a joke, like to put you in timeout or something, you know.
Well, you'd be like
That's
Aurelius.
what
Aurelius is always doing that. He's really mean.
Deloaded.
Aurelius is not mean,
He kept on kicking me from the VC every 5 minutes for no reason.
Listen.
bro.
Okay, but you're
Everyone got kicked from the VC every 5 minutes.
No.
That's kind of how that worked.
Aurelius was there the entire time. Why wasn't he getting removed every 5
Because
minutes?
he was because he was the facilitator.
Yeah, but he just kept on talking and talking.
Actually, grade A rage bait, unironically.
Why did they kick me out of the show?
He's such a like, little kid.
I talk like real thing, and he talk like fake, like I don't know. He's like, I don't want to let you claim land.
Listen.
Foolish
Because like,
taxi
think
said
about it in
Randall
school,
PLS
you only
stop
have
graduating.
like 1 hour and 30 minutes before you even have to present in a class, and you have to.
No, because like I was up there like impromptu. You know, I had my entire speech
why are you cutting me
presentation
off
done.
right now? Why are you
Because
doing
I'm
the same thing
talking.
No,
What
but I
the
haven't
flip,
finished my
bro?
sentence.
Be quiet.
Yeah, but like
Don't-
I'm doing the
Hey,
same thing Aurelius
hey,
is doing.
If
that's
you're
not
not
nice,
listening to
bro.
me, then I'm just
I'm
gonna
sorry.
leave.
I'm
Shut
sorry.
up,
You're
bro.
right.
I'm
It isn't
sorry,
nice.
no.
It isn't nice. It
No.
isn't
Be
nice.
quiet.
I'm sorry.
Let her speak when she wants to speak.
Or what?
Oh my days, bro.
He's gone.
I think they
Come on,
left.
Let's get in here.
I think they
Get
left.
some poker, guys. Come on.
Yo, I'm beating your ass in poker, bro.
Yo,
Wait,
join the poker night. guys.
Poker?
AJ, if I win in the poker match against you, you better give me the 50k back.
Nah, man. Nah.
Yo, let's use some real money. Fuck it, bro.